This prison holds the most powerful warriors in the universe. They not only possess immense fighting power, but are also incredibly ferocious. Even the gods fear them. To imprison them, the gods used chains to bind the warriors and shoved thick steel bars into their mouths. Despite this, these Titan warriors remain full of life. As centuries passed, the world underwent tremendous changes, but the human king's ambition grew ever larger. To take revenge on the gods, he found the legendary ancient divine bow and gathered an army of 1,000,000. He prepared to attack the fortress where the warriors were imprisoned. Once these terrifying warriors were freed, the gods would be completely destroyed. The king drew the divine bow and shot a sword of light, which hit the fortress at light speed. The solid city wall 100 meters away was instantly destroyed. In the chaos, the king seized the opportunity to enter the depths of the fortress and came to the golden cage where the Titan warriors were imprisoned. Without hesitation, he drew the divine bow again and shot a dazzling sword of light, directly hitting the cage. In an instant, the chains that had confined them for thousands of years were shattered. The fierce warriors finally broke free of their restraints. The slaughter began. Due to copyright issues, I can only comment up to this point. The movie is called The Titan Warrior.
Because he looked so terrifying, he was forcibly made to wear an iron mask and locked away in this pitch-black dungeon for several years. During this time, no one spoke to him. Only the priest came regularly once a month to chant prayers. This time, the priest threw a body with an iron mask onto the ground. The masked man was shocked when he saw it. The priest said he would use a trick to swap the bodies and help him escape. Then, the priest told the guards that the masked man had died from the plague. When they heard it was the plague, the guards panicked, hurriedly forcing the priest to leave out of fear of being infected. The priest then used clever tactics to successfully free the masked man. In the end, with the help of several old comrades, the iron mask was removed from the masked man. Although his beard was long and his face was hard to see from his appearance, he still seemed to be a young man. But his eyes were hollow and lifeless, as though he had lost his soul. The three musketeers looked at each other, unsure whether they should continue. But when the young man reappeared after a simple cleaning, the men were all shocked, because he looked exactly like the current king, Ludwig. To be continued.